Global power play, dissecting the influence of the Rothschilds and financial dynasties. In the intricate game of global power, few players have mastered the art of influence as effectively as the Rothschilds. To truly understand their strategy, one must adopt a Machiavellian lens, examining not just their actions but the underlying principles that drive their pursuit of power. The Rothschilds' ability to navigate and manipulate political landscapes is a testament to their shrewd application of fear, influence, and control, a strategy that ensures their dominance remains unchallenged. The Rothschilds and the French presidency. Niccolò Machiavelli, the quintessential strategist, posited that maintaining power often requires calculated alliances and the strategic placement of loyalists in key positions. The Rothschilds' historical connection to French leaders exemplifies this principle. Emmanuel Macron, a former investment banker at Rothschild and Company, is merely the latest in a line of French presidents with ties to this financial dynasty. This relationship ensures that the policies and decisions made at the highest levels of French government align with the interests of their former employers, thereby perpetuating their influence. From a Machiavellian perspective, this is a masterstroke. By embedding allies within the political elite, the Rothschilds secure a direct line to power, ensuring their interests are protected and advanced. This tactic effectively neutralizes potential threats and consolidates their control over one of Europe's most powerful nations. The network of global control. Machiavelli emphasized the importance of perception in maintaining power. The Rothschilds, along with other influential families such as the J.P. Morgans, have cultivated an image of omnipotence by owning the majority of the world's central banks, including the Federal Reserve. This ownership is not just about financial control. It is a strategic move to shape global economic policies to their advantage. Central banks dictate national monetary policy, impacting inflation, employment, and economic stability. By controlling these institutions, the Rothschilds can influence global economic conditions, creating a dependency that strengthens their position. This approach mirrors Machiavelli's advice to create a situation where the ruler's power becomes indispensable. Immunity and jurisdiction. Above the law. A core tenet of Machiavellian strategy is the manipulation of legal and societal norms to one's advantage. The Rothschilds' alleged immunity from justice, particularly within the City of London, exemplifies this. It is said that British police have no jurisdiction in this financial hub, and even the monarchy requires permission to visit. This perception of invulnerability bolsters their power, projecting an image of untouchability that deters potential adversaries. Machiavelli would argue that such a position is ideal for maintaining power. By operating above the law, the Rothschilds eliminate legal threats to their dominance, ensuring that their actions remain unchallenged by ordinary judicial processes. This creates a power dynamic where their influence is both unassailable and pervasive. The conspiracy of control. The assertion that 99% of world leaders are mere pawns of these financial dynasties can be viewed through Machiavelli's understanding of human nature and power. Leaders often require substantial financial support to ascend to and maintain their positions. By providing this support, the Rothschilds and their counterparts create a network of indebted politicians who are beholden to their benefactors. This web of influence ensures that global policies favor the interests of these financial elites. From a Machiavellian perspective, this is a practical application of the principle that it is better to be feared than loved. By fostering a dependency on their financial support, the Rothschilds instill a sense of fear and loyalty among world leaders, ensuring their commands are followed without question. The Machiavellian imperative for action. To challenge this entrenched power structure, one must adopt Machiavelli's strategic mindset. Transparency and accountability are crucial in exposing and dismantling these networks of influence. Public awareness and scrutiny can serve as powerful tools to counteract the Rothschild strategies, much like Machiavelli's advice to control information and perception to sway public opinion. Moreover, the independence of central banks must be restored and protected. By ensuring that these institutions operate free from private control, we can safeguard against the manipulation of global economic policies for personal gain. This requires a concerted effort by governments and international bodies to reclaim control from these financial dynasties. Conclusion. Through a Machiavellian lens, the Rothschilds' influence on global politics and finance is a textbook example of strategic power play. Their mastery of fear, control, and influence has cemented their position at the apex of global power structures. To counter this, we must adopt equally shrewd strategies, focusing on transparency, accountability, and the reclamation of independent institutions. Only then can we hope to disrupt their hegemony and restore a balance of power that serves the greater good rather than the interests of a select few.